Thank you so much for stopping in. This is the channeling I have for you today. The soul codes were given in a flurry because the codes were withheld from humanity for a lengthy period of time. Therefore, a rapid release was performed to keep humanity on track. Understanding in incremental pieces, so not to be overwhelmed, but to understand that you no longer are ruled over or controlled, will also be given in quick progression so you don't lose track. You are then strengthened to advance forward with unity and abundance. The phase of changes being offered are synchronistic collaboration with spirit, universal energy, off-planet entities, and beings. You are being offered ways of learning how to energetically inhabit the earth, so you are vibrationally coherent with Earth's harmonious and benevolent resonance. This phase takes time to develop and be absorbed. However, as the energetics adjust, the body and mind makes change an easier transition for all. Your soul already knows this. Your physical consciousness is in the process of acknowledging the realization that the transformations you have been navigating through are endings and beginnings. Endings of all that has been, and ushering in a beginning to express all that you truly are, and extending the benevolent joy, prosperity, and harmony to many, many future generations. The advanced generations will write about your courage and convictions with immense reverence. Ra Samas insisted that we would bring these messages to you. There will be pain and sorrow for those who are fully invested in the controlling of humanity. They will resist with all their might to prevent advancement and elevation of the human energetic resonance. This does not affect the vibrational elevation of the overall humanity. The advancement cannot be stopped. It can be delayed to effect destruction, but vibrational elevation of humanity will not be stopped. We are protecting all of humanity of the earth realm. That's where it ends. We have to, this feels, sorry, I don't know where to start. This feels like kind of a general message. This is what we want you to know. Of course, that's what they said. Wants us to know. But this is a message from 3i Atlas. And other celestial objects. They are giving us messages through me to help us understand. They also want us to know that we are being protected. And it's a beautiful story that we're being given. It's absolutely beautiful. They love humanity. And it is so important for you to understand that. It comes through in every channeling, how much they care and love. Even though they're going through energetic changes themselves, understanding us, understanding where they are now also. And it's just an overall spiritual revelation for everyone, everything. The words that are coming to me right now are don't be sloppy in your intentions, in your movements, in how you think about stuff. Don't be sloppy. Don't get complacent. Stay thoughtful, stay observant, stay curious. Because there are going to be some, they indicated there will be some pain and sorrow in this. So that just reminded me, I don't know, I don't want this to be too long. That just reminded me that I started receiving some very vivid images. This is what I'm saying. I received some very vivid images of how the matrix of each of our simulations, get that one, overlap. And then they overlap because that's how we experience each other and similar events together as a collective. Can you hear that airplane taking off? We have a runway behind our house. I think I'm going to do a separate video on this, but just in general, I keep seeing a cluster of unhappy events. They're unhappy events. And now it's kind of slipping my head that it's kind of the images and the experiences that I am being receiving about these unhappy events. They're not clear right now for me. That's why it's really important. If just as a side note, it's really important to write down the things that you see, feel, hear, because they're hard to remember. But these happy events, the message now I'm getting is these unhappy events are things that everyone needs to go through as a learning, as a lesson. And they were showing me for the past 3 days, nights. It's always at the nighttime. I've been getting these really vivid images, but it's a lesson. Everybody has to go through it. So that's interesting because the matrix, vivid images of how the matrix of each of our simulations overlap. Interesting. So that we can experience each other and similar events. Otherwise, we're in our own simulation. We do our own thing at different dimensions. But it's whatever's coming in is a lesson for everyone. And the lesson for us is, they're saying right now, is stay above the fray. Understand that everything that's going on right now is a lesson that just needs to be learned. It's not going to go on for a long time, but they want you to not panic. Don't panic. Just do your best to trust that everything that's going on is going to be benevolent and be the lesson that everybody has to learn. We have to go through it. And it's going to be difficult because it's unhappy events. And right now I cannot recall what they were showing me. I didn't write it down either. Bad lesson. I mean, good lesson for me. But the continuing message I'm getting right now is we need to focus on thriving. If we focus on anything else, it sucks away our vitality. Thriving sucks away negative energy, the negative energy that supports panic and fear. It was this information. And I'm going to leave it there. Please stay tuned.